Good evening from Jerusalem. This is Rabbi Abraham Cooper, the Associate Dean of the Simon Wiesenthal Center. I'm actually sitting in an apartment with my family. Just came back from dinner late Tuesday night with friends. And just as we got out of the car, the alarm that Israelis know too well, that give you 15 seconds to find a safe place, went off all over Jerusalem. The four of us had to crouch against a low wall outside this apartment building for about 4 minutes. And then, before we can get up, we heard a large explosion above the skies in Jerusalem. We didn't see it, but heard it, in which the Iron Dome had intercepted at least one missile. A close friend of ours living in Kibbutz Sa'ad, which is down near, or almost adjacent to the Gaza Strip, had 4 or 5 rockets in rapid succession. All of this after everyone had assumed, who was in the know, that last night there would be an expanded ceasefire. This was a truly shattering experience to go through it. You really feel and are completely vulnerable. This is a war that only Hamas wants, and I think it's about time civilized people understood that they don't think or act the same way the rest of us do. While it's true civilians in Gaza are suffering, this is no way for people in Israel to have to live. Israel's a democracy, and to go through this incessant barrage of thousands of these rockets now for years, having just experienced one significant episode here in Jerusalem, is something that obviously is going to impact on my own approach to this issue. And I want to reiterate one point that the Wiesenthal Center has been making to President Obama and everyone else since before the war began. There is no role for Hamas in any peace accord. And the sooner they're removed from this equation, the better. Tonight, Prime Minister Netanyahu and the military planners are left with a very difficult decision, one none of them wants to take. But they're going to have to remove this threat once and for all, since apparently Hamas doesn't have a single voice. They don't apparently even control all of Gaza, and it's clear that there needs to be a complete removal of their military capabilities. There's some talk that some of those Grad rockets sent to Beersheba a few hours ago were homemade in Gaza. That threat needs to be removed by the Israeli government, and civilized people around the world understand that it really has no other choice. This is a very personal message, from myself, but I think I also speak on behalf of the leadership of the Wiesenthal Center, that really enough is enough. You cannot make-believe terrorists have any interest in peace. And we hope and pray that somehow there'll be a way to get them to completely be disarmed. But I'm afraid that's going to be left once again to the young men and women of the Israel Defense Forces to deal with the issue. This is Rabbi Abraham Cooper reporting from Jerusalem.